Hello and welcome to Rule the Waves 2, a grand strategy game that takes place during the 20th century, early to mid 20th century. So we're going to start a new game in the 1900s as Great Britain because we are undoubtedly the best nation in the world. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to basically, because we got such a large naval budget, but we've also got a large empire, it means we're going to have to spread out our forces quite well. What I'm going to try and do here is going to get very large historical resources, manual build lazy feet. I'm Admiral Captain Baxter. And I am going to be taking over from that old save there, which I don't use anymore. Let's go. Right. So far, what we need to do is build an existing fleet. People start off with not too many battleships. So with that in mind, I'm only going to build a couple. So design ship, go straight forward. Pre-dread. Go. We need 13-inch guns. Why is it so weighty? Oh, right, cool. Yeah, and we'll go down to a 5-inch there. Push that up to 20 knots because I always have a minimum of 20 knots speed because I find everything else to be unbearably slow. Normal coal, 9 inches of that. Ooh, can we drop this down to 9.5 inches? Yes. What am I looking at here? So this is all good so far. Okay, so mate, let's drop that down to 14 actually. One gun in a turret, and we'll have a few of those. It might be cheaper, but they're very good against destroyers. With 61, we can't bump it up anymore, so it's going to be relatively thin armoured. Immunity. No, never mind. Apparently, it's completely immune to itself. Completely immune to 13-inch guns. That's fun. How much penetration of these guns have? Is the question. They can't penetrate 6.5 inches of belt. Let's have a look at the 12-inch guns. Nah, that's less. So, I want the 13-inch gun still. Bit more ammo? Yeah, that'll work. More range? No, that's fine. How short range? Yeah, basically just building a couple of these. They're not that important, they're not that big. Save that. Yes, I want to save that. We'll go up to 2. How? Yeah, that's good to me. Just 2 of those. Don't need loads. I find that people focus on the AI likes to focus on to the heavy cruiser and light cruiser side of things. So what we're going to do is hopefully build at least 20 armoured cruisers. We're only going to go for the 9-inch guns. Oh, that's a pre-dreadnought battleship. I wanted an armoured cruiser, but thank you. 6-inch guns. Let's completely clear all those. They suck. And let's bump up to 12,000. 9-inch guns. We'll add forward, aft, double turrets. Okay. That'll do fine. That goes up to 6-inch guns, 14 of those. We do want these. It's 12 of those. Those are only 9-inch guns. It's quite cheap actually. Can we bump it up to 10? We can. Might as well. How much more expensive? It's hardly noticeable. Yeah, so we'll go for the 10-inch guns. That's not a battleship. 5 2.5 inches of armor. Is that? Can we go up? How much? 21 knots. Ooh, yeah, actually, secondaries we need. Let's get 3 inches of armor on those. There we go. Medium range, normal, coal. Yeah, this looks fairly good, so we'll do that. Europa. No, I don't want to call it Europa. That name sucks. This will be the York. We will save that. There we go. CA York. Done. Yes, we are going to build 12 of those. And then we're going to build some more. That'll be fine. Design ship, we will design a light cruiser. It will be a very light cruiser. It will be 5,500 tons displacement. It will not have the midships turret because we have not unlocked that yet. It will not have those mounts because we haven't unlocked them yet. We'll have the front wing turrets though. It will not, it will be single turrets. I just deleted them. I'm so good at this game. We don't want too many light cruisers. They're basically just, I use them more as destroyer deterrent than anything else. For the, like, you know, keeping the battle line nice and safe from DD rushes. Let's get that. We'll put them up to 6 inches. Update ship graphic. 24 knots at normal engine, please. 23 knots then. That's a lot of weight saved. We'll put a whole bunch of secondaries on it if we can. Yeah, let's do that. Fine. Too much unused displacement. We could potentially make this long range. We couldn't make it long range, never mind. We can't squeeze another knot out. We can add torpedoes. We need to add torpedoes. There we go. And let's have a look at this now. Is that better? No, 275 tons. Put a bunch more ammo on. Let's have 200 rounds of ammunition because they'll be firing forever. Oh no. Oh no. I'm going to have to design this from the ground up. I don't like that. It will give you dual purpose mountings, which is something you haven't even researched yet for some reason. That's not what I wanted to do. So it was 5,500. It had medium range, normal. It could make 23 knots. We'll do the guns and we'll just work the armor out afterwards. 6-inch guns in forward, port forward wing, had forward wings and an aft single turret. I'm going to give it 2 inches of armor on that and 1 inch on the top there. There it goes. So that actually turrets. There we go. That's better. No, it's not, but hey. Cold, additional armament, add mounts. We'll have all of these. Now, we also had 10 3-inch guns in that there. We'll give it 2 inches of belt and we'll give it 1.5 inch of deck. Yeah, there we go. And we'll give it secondaries 2 inches of armor. Capable of making 23 knots. Can we push the belt up to 2.5? We can. Can we push, if we drop this, can we push the deck up to 2? We can't, and we don't really probably need to. Let's have a look. It's immune to itself. Very nice. It's supposed to be a light crit. Oh, that might explain why all these first... No, I don't want that. Yes. ship must have a name. Considerably overweight. Oh, I know. Protected cruiser. There you go. Fire control is not the best available. That might help. Ammo allowances on the main side. Oh no. That might be where all of that was. So we'll just go down to no armour for the secondaries. That's a bad idea. And let's just put a whole bunch of ammo in. No, you know what? Let's drop that to 200 and let's see if we can take an inch of ammo. Inch and a half? Yeah, there we go. Inch and a half for the secondaries. Must have a name. We shall name this the RtW2. That's RtW2. There we go, RtW2. Light cruiser. Save that. Very nice. Beautiful ship. Yes. Yes, we'll make 12. If we can. We'll make 10. We'll build some more. And then we'll build a bunch of destroyers. Which are nice and cheap, so. We need to have less of these secondaries. And we need to clear those swivel mounts in the center. We need to only make 26 knots with a reliable, with a normal engine. And we're going to add this one, this one, this one, and this one. No. And these two. There we go. What can we shed weight on? The rear gun. That's lovely. There we go. Now we can bump that up to a 4-inch. No, we can't. No, we might be able to. Yeah, that'll do. Doesn't matter. Won't really be using its gun as such. Oh, short range. There we go. And then we can actually give it a decent amount of ammo. For, you know what? Let's just go for 140 and see if we can give it another. Single turret in the aft? Yeah, there we go. So we got a decent destroyer there. Save that. Short range, don't care, it's a destroyer. Yes, and we'll see if we can build 12 of those. We can. We'll build another 12. And we might build another 6 as well, because we need a lot of destroyers for trade protection duties. And we will also build another. We can't. So we'll just continue. Yes, finished building our initial fleet. And we'll have a bunch of light cruisers building, and then we shall see what we can do with the placement of the fleet itself. Select ships under construction. Ships under construction. Let's build a bunch of light cruisers. 9 more light cruisers. Lovely. And now we need to sort out foreign bases. Let's go there. To foreign station. Foreign station. 13,000 tons still. So what have we still got left from? So we can put one more of those on foreign station, and that gives us 5,500, which is coincidentally the same as one of my light cruisers. So we'll go to foreign station. Oh, you know what? No, keep him on active fleet. We'll send a bunch of our destroyers off. We need 11 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Foreign station. Yes. Oh, that didn't work. We'll send a bunch more. And we'll go to foreign station. So that's 19 destroyers on foreign station. Let's just send these to foreign station 2. There we go. One more, please. Please don't make me send any more than that. Oh, finally, there we go. So that's just about there. We still have a sizable amount of ships in port, you know, in the active fleet. So what we're going to immediately do is take everything, or take half of the fleet, and just reserve fleet it. So we can save on that money. Let's just leave only 2 of those in active fleet. Let's leave 2 of those in active fleet. Let's have a look, see what everyone else has. Yes, yes, we're winning on heavy cruisers. We've got 9 more light cruisers building, so that's fine. Finally, a game where we're winning on heavy cruisers. Cool. And that seems to be all good for now. We'll put a bunch of you onto reserve as well. And then we can go to build ship. Build a few more light cruisers. Yeah. No, heavy cruisers. I do not have the funds to start building that ship. Oh, am I still in the... Okay, never mind. Next turn then. Finish building ships under construction? Yes. Right, so it's January 1900. The world is a tense place. We have our fleet ready to be dispersed across our empire and start filling in the void that is required. Our trade routes are threatened by pirates and such, you know, in the 20th century. Very good. So we are sending a lot of our cruisers to deal with the big rising threat from that. Also, for some unknown reason, USA doesn't like us very much. We're going to have to see how well we can hold out against the entire world in this playthrough, because I intend to fight every one of these opponents at some point. Hopefully we can take the US fairly early, because they get so powerful late game. But that will have to wait. So, until next time, I hope to catch you on the high seas.